Okay, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be learning the types of shading. We have the following types of shading as you can see. We have the hatching, the cross hatching, the contour, the scribble, the stripping and cyclism. Okay, let's quickly go through the different types of shading that we have. Okay, starting with the first one, we're going to be shading using the hatching method. So for hatching, you use a pencil and just make straight lines moving to a particular direction. For example, while for cross hatching, it will be similar to the hatching method, but in this case, we are going to cross through a different direction. Example. Now we have the contour method. We are just going to be making circles like this from one edge down to the other edge of the circle. Okay, when you are done with that, you should be having something similar to this. Now let's finish it up. Let's do the rest. Now we'll go to scribble. Scribble is just making little curves while shading. It's the repetition of this curve that will give you a nice outlook when you're done. While for stripping, we are going to be using dots. The using of dots to shade. We will make a lot of these dots following light and shade. Cyclism is to use little circles, tiny circles for shading. We will be shading using tiny circles. Just make sure to be applying light and shade so you get busy with this. Okay, here are some nice examples you can practice with. So now let's move to the next lesson. Okay, for this tutorial we're going to be practicing using the hatching method to shade this board. So get ready, let's begin. Okay, firstly you need to draw your circle. Make sure you try and get a round circle, then you start shading. So if you are shading, you need to look your reference very well because you can observe our light direction is coming from the left downward. So and since we are using the hatching method, you need to use single lines to shade. Make sure to use single lines because we are practicing using the hatching method. So you follow a particular pattern from top to bottom and you make sure you don't press too hard on your pencil so that you just have a light gray kind of shading. Then in our reference you can see we have shadow, so we need to apply that shadow in our work. So after you have applied the shadow, you need to still follow your shading again to make sure you are bringing out the dark part because the downside of our reference is dark. That's where the ball rested on the ground, so that place will be more darker. So you make sure you add all this to your work. That is how to shade. You look at the dark place in your reference, then you make sure you add dark shade in your drawing. So as you can see, I'm making sure I'm bringing out the shade because shade is very important in drawing. When you know how to bring out shade, your drawing will look very nice and very real. If you are bringing out the shade, your drawing will look real. But without shade, the drawing will just be very flat on the paper and won't look real. So make sure you bring out the shade. Please, while drawing, take note of your light source. As you can see, the light is coming from the top left downward. So please take note of your light source. It's very important in shading. Okay, for simplicity, I'm going to be using cutting board to blend our shading because without blending, our shading won't look smooth. So we need to blend it so that everywhere will be smooth and have a nice look. Okay, another thing here is to bring out the shadow. As we can see in our reference, the ball has a nice looking shadow, so this is what we are going to duplicate. Softly add shade on the bottom side of your circle. Let it be very light. Okay, we can use our cleaner to add highlight just softly at the top of your circle. Okay, at the bottom part of your circle, you add more shade in order to make the ball lift up from the page. Adding shade right at the bottom part of your circle help the ball to lift up from the page. So that's the technique artists use to make drawing come alive. Also, you need to blend your shadow also in order to give it a nice look and a smooth transition. This is very helpful in order to have a nice looking outcome. Okay, thank you for watching so far. Please, if you find this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe.